Who lives in a pineapple under the sea? That's right, in this video we are playing Find the SpongeBob characters. So we have arrived in Bikini Bottom and we've got 183 characters to find. And I'm already seeing some of the most infamous locations from SpongeBob SquarePants. So I'm really looking forward to getting going with this video. So in order to get Stanley, you do need to join the group. We don't join groups to get characters, but you can go ahead and collect that one if you join. I have put an order list and some timestamps in my video description, but if you do get stuck with any of the characters, please do drop me a comment. I will always try and help you the best I can. And if I can ask you to help me and hit that subscribe button to support my channel. With this game, there's no kind of real difficulty levels to this one. It's a really enjoyable, easy game and perfect for the younger players or the SpongeBob fans out there. So the eagle-eyed viewer will notice that my name has slightly changed. I am having to use my old account. I actually played this game and recorded it prior to the release of the last update, which included the mole, and it just messed around my video, so I kind of had to start from scratch. So making our way inside of the cinema now. I love that Patrick has brought a trumpet into the cinema with him. Bit random when he's supposed to be quiet. And we have Squidward dancing behind the cinema screen. That would have looked so much better if there would have been a picture on the screen, as in like an attempt to kind of show a film playing. I don't think I've seen Mermaid Man in this. We've seen Manta Ray and Barnacle Boy, so there must be another update because Mermaid Man's not in it. So making our way into the chum bucket now, and I'm so disappointed there is no one with a bucket helmet, a customer inside the chum bucket. That is a really great episode, or is it from the film? I can't remember, but it's where Plankton finally becomes popular and he puts a bucket helmet on everyone and turns them into like zombies. So this is the new area on the last update. It's the Bikini Bottom Mall. And in this game, where you see the kind of sparkly twinkles, that's where a teleport is, so you can actually go inside. I mean, the boat's pretty cool, and I know they're staying in keeping SpongeBob, but would it be cool if the actual mole was like the Titanic? I don't think anyone would be bothered to sit there recreating the Titanic in Roblox. And typical of me, I have to run all the way around before I find the ramp or the truss up. But there is one on top of the chimney stacks here. And we are in the new area of the mall now. Some of the shops are a bit empty. Well, they are empty. There's not a lot of detail, which is a shame. But what I do love about this area is that they have upped the challenge element. So there is harder kind of entrances, veiled entrances, and I really love the fact that they have increased the difficulty in this area. Richard, which I will show you in a minute, was an absolute pain. I must have searched around this entire boat. Obviously not very well, because I didn't find him the first time I looked. So we've got the first of our veiled entrance through to the shop from the party store. So really kind of what I'm showing you now is obviously just my gameplay, but it just shows you how easy it is to run past some of the characters in this mall. Looks can be deceiving, it looks pretty simple, but it's really easy to run past things you should be going and having a look at. I don't know why I forgot about this on my first round in the mall, but yes, there is a trust to go up. And I don't know why, just like balloons, like especially red balloons and clowns, just always remind me of Pennywise. Clowns should not have red balloons. And this one I missed and I could kick myself, but Mini Squidward is just down there in the kind of empty area by the post. So this is where I should have run in the stores instead of just looking outside. I've missed the trust completely the first time I ran past, but there is a little entrance behind the till to go down to the hat shop to get Boyfish. And then another sneaky little veiled entrance inside this shop as well, and we can get the manager behind the ATM. Rule of thumb for next time, don't get too complacent and actually have a good old look. This one, this is Richard, and this is the one that took me absolutely ages to find, but it is such a great hiding place. That one is really well placed, well done on that one. Moving now into Jellyfish Fields. And this area was a bit of a surprise because there is only jellyfish. Like, they built this little area and there's one character, which is okay, that's what you want to do, but it just seems a bit of a waste of space and time. Maybe add SpongeBob and Patrick actually jellyfishing with the nets there. I don't know, that might be an idea for an update. I can't remember if Harold SquarePants was SpongeBob's granddad or his dad. I can't remember now. It's been so long since I've watched it. So in order to get Patrick, you need to find the key. The key is a jellyfish net which is in the funfair. I will show you a bit later on in the video, or you can jump to it now with the timestamps in my video description. So just for reference, we're just outside the back of the bank now. And the salty spittoon is another one that has been recently added. So there is another character which I haven't unlocked. It is the VIP, or you have to purchase the flying carpet in order to access the area. Again, we don't spend Robux here in Judgment TV, but if you want to purchase those, please feel free to go ahead, and then you'll be able to get those characters. I really love SpongeBob in his glasses. So we have a code of 5901 on the TV screen, so we know we're going to have a code door somewhere. Again, that would have been a really great one if you could collect Patrick from the TV screen, but we've found the code door not too far away from the code, so pop in 5901 and you'll be able to collect. And again, this area has another real missed opportunity from the SpongeBob movie, where you've got them blowing bubbles in the bathroom, and it leads to them obviously singing I'm a goofy goober, yeah, and seeing who was a bubble blowing baby. It's just brilliant. I love it. But they could have put SpongeBob and Patrick blowing bubbles in the bathroom. So you'll see in the previous cubicles there was a key that you can interact with. You need to go ahead and collect that because that unlocks a door in Goo Lagoon. I mean, it would be awesome if they did blend some of the characters from the actual film, so like maybe shove David Hasselhoff in there. That would be pretty ace. And what's the biker who goes around the bounty hunter? So there is lots of opportunity if you mix the episodes and the film to do some really good updates to this map and this game. So in the bank we've got two further code doors. I will show you where the codes are in my video. They'll also be in my video description. And of course I will come back and put them in to get the characters. Making our way now into the infamous Krusty Krab. And it didn't take us very long to find the first code. I'm not sure what this map is for. I have found a key in the Salty Spittoon. Some kind of treasure map. Of course, we've got SpongeBob, very excited to be at work. And we have to get a key to get into Mr. Krabs' office. Again, that is a Krabby Patty. I will show you where that is, but it is in the Krabby Tower. Nice easy little obby in the freezer. I'm so glad they aren't ice bricks, so you slip on them. That would have made that obby a little bit harder. And there he is, Plankton, always trying to steal the secret formula and always failing, bless him. Crime doesn't pay, people. Learn from Plankton's story. So we're going to have to take a random pick which one this goes in first. And look at that. First fault. Right first time. I'm just going to be cheeky and see if the other one works. Nope. Definitely got to find another code. There are boats available if you do want to go and have a drive. It actually logs how long people have driven the boats for, which is kind of cool. Into King Neptune's sandcastle now. And there is a maze, just because these games are never complete without one. However, luckily there's only one character in this maze and it's not too difficult, but I always employ the same tactic of going around the same wall. Might take a bit longer, but I always get where I need to go. And here we have King Neptune. So we just saw the other new area of Goo Lagoon. I will come back and do this area. I just want to finish off the castle because we have got this obby round the tower. I think that might be Plankton stealing the crown if you've watched the movie. So here we are in Goo Lagoon. There's just so much room down here to put more characters if you wanted to. So do you remember the key we got from the Salty Spittoon? You're going to need to grab that before you come down to this area. However, it does unlock this door and we can go ahead and get Captain Scarfish. See, I don't know if that relates to the treasure map because there is treasure down here, I have no idea. So when I climbed this truss, I actually got stuck between the, well not stuck, but it wouldn't let me go up to swim. So I did have to teleport out this area. You might have to do the same, or it's me just being a total noob. And this is where the free teleports comes in really handy. So the boating school's probably the closest to Goo Lagoon. I'm quite surprised it's not, is it Larry the Lobster? Can't remember his name. He's usually the lifeguard on duty at Goo Lagoon. I know he's in the gym, but would have been quite cool to have him on the lifeguard duty. And you haven't got surfing at Sandy either. She's always surfing down Goo Lagoon. And I'm really surprised that they haven't got Mrs. Puff, like, squealing in the car with SpongeBob driving. But we have found the other code to the bank vault, so we will go back and pop that in a bit. This is Happy Mrs. Puff, not the Mrs. Puff we usually see. Poor old SpongeBob, I don't think he's ever going to pass his driving test. and fitting that we have to go up piles of money in order to go and get Mr. Krabs in his house. I'm quite surprised that one isn't harder being hidden inside the fun fair. But we have found the jellyfish net pass, so this opens up the ladder to go and get Patrick by the jellyfish fields that I've already shown you. So again, we will go back in a bit and go and collect him. So we'll make our way back to the bank as we're near it to go and put that second code in. And this will be the vault to the left. 2336. And we have salesman. Right, so Squidward usually has like a round bathtub in the middle of his bathroom, and the adult logic always kicks in for me that they're underwater. His house isn't obviously sealed because it doesn't flood every time he opens the door, yet he has a bathroom that you can see water in it. And we are in the Pineapple Under the Sea SpongeBob's house now. So technically Sandy would be out of her suit if she's in her dome. So you need 50 characters in order to get to space. And you don't really have to obby over these, you just have to jump over them in time with the rocket. And we've made it on the moon, I'm assuming that's where we are. I sort of wish that they'd put the kind of scripting into that when you jumped you kind of bounce like if you were like zero gravity on the moon. That'd be pretty cool. Also means you wouldn't have to run so far. This one is a bit sneaky now, it's hidden off the edge of the map. So the tickler one is probably one of the hardest ones that they've put on this game. It's like the only one that is inside another object. So really do like the fact that they have sort of started to up the difficulty level on this game. And just getting the last character now to finish off the moon or space. I do say the teleports do work really well in this game. There's no kind of scripting bugs on it. Occasionally the gameplay does glitch. You might see it a bit when I go through the obby to go to the Fly-In Dutchman. But if you just let the game catch up, don't know if it's just for mobile users or not, but it does kind of rectify itself. And in these games, I do think if you use the zoom out and zoom in, it does really help. Especially try and see some of the characters like the ones hidden in that weed there. Down into rock bottom now. Might be quite a good challenging one to hide one in the outer area where it's dark. We're going to start on the kind of city area now, or the town. I'm not sure if Bikini Bottom is a city or a town. Weirdest looking Squidward ever. I just prefer him the other way. So a sneaky tip for this area is you can actually just go up the building itself. It just saves a bit of obbying and a bit of jumping. You can kind of get like halfway up the obby. You just start to see a bit of the lag coming in on this obby. Maybe it's height, maybe it doesn't like you being up high in the game. But we have Squidward's arch enemy and nemesis Squilliam at the top. I don't know, perhaps just stacking the shelves and some of that just to bring that extra little level of detail to the game would be nice. So this is the back of the pet shop now. And you can buy a pet if you want to, so if you want to own Gary, you can go ahead and purchase him. So I will show you in a moment. In order to get the one on top of the pet shop, you do have to jump off from the Krusty Krabby Tower, whatever it's called. So here we have the villain Man Ray. Oh, it's not Krabby Tower, it's Krusty Tower, I was right. So here is the platform that I told you about to go across and get the one on the pet shop roof. And we've come up and we have the Krabby Pass, which is the key to the door to Mr. Krabs' office in the Krusty Krab. So again, we're at kind of height again, and you can start to see that the lag is kicking in, which is really frustrating as I'm going to start an obby, so we're just going to bear that in mind. You might want to take your sprint on and off for this. It depends on, you know, how well you can obby and what you're comfortable with. The good thing about this that the developer has thought about, which is really, really considerate, is on this obby, if you fall off and teleport back to the Krusty Tower, it actually takes you up to the top floor, so you don't have to run up the stairs the entire time, which is a really nice touch, because if, like me, when I was starting out with the obbies, I'd fall off quite often, and then it'd get really frustrating if you had to go and start the whole thing all over again and run from spawn in order to get back to the obby. I so was going to start singing SpongeBob SquarePants theme tune, because obviously that's the pirate that goes, oh. This is where it was like, don't fall, don't fall, don't fall. But we are on the Flying Dutchman now. And you get a really great aerial view of the map from up here. It'll show you the teleport takes you to the top of the tower. So I did run past this. This is the top of the supermarket. And then there's one on top of the gym. So the next character is from one of my ultimate favourite episodes ever of SpongeBob, and it's where Doodlebob's on the rampage and they're trying to catch him, and in order to do so they want to surprise him, and Patrick goes, "Happy birthday." I absolutely love it. I literally cried. I was laughing that much. So we're just going to go back and get some of the characters that we needed the passes for. So this is the Krabby Patty we got in Krusty Tower. So making our way back now to Patrick, and this was the jellyfish net we got from the fun fair. People will try and climb the rock in order to jump over and get it, but you can't. I did try. I've got the song stuck in my head now that we're men. Because Mindy sticks the seaweed moustaches on them because they're frightened to go to Shell City. I mean, what would be amazing would be a really, really big person in that, like a really, really big character in that diver's costume. Because if you've ever seen the film, they go into Shell City, which is like a souvenir where they've got dried out kind of sea creatures. And you see this diver as the kind of villain of the piece. There's just so much opportunity with this game to put all different types of, even if they're just the same, you know, SpongeBob, Patrick, etc. They've got so many different characters throughout all the episodes in the movie. It would just be an endless kind of game and update, I think. I'd be really mean there, and I would like make them jump over the cactus, but each one killed you and you had to do it really quickly. Because I'd be really mean and just up the difficulty level of it, you know. So there's only 3 characters that I couldn't get. So I can't get the Potty the Parrot because I haven't bought the Flying Carpet tool. Squidward is available by buying the carpet or by getting VIP. And then, as I showed at the start, you have to get Stanley by joining the group. But there we have it. Thanks for watching. Don't forget to like and subscribe. Take care and see you real soon. Bye!